Hey everyone, Michelle Alexandria coming at you with another video. I tried doing this video by actually playing games on my PS5 Pro and it did not work. So I'm going to try it this way. This is the brand new PS5 Pro along with the LG 83-inch G4 TV. And I gotta say, this is a winning combination, people. You can't go wrong with the OLED TV and a gaming console, but it's even better when you have this gorgeous LG G4 83-inch TV. So, the PS4 Pro, or the PS5 Pro, my experience with this console has been okay. And it's nothing to write home about. I had it for a few days. And it's an okay console. It met my limited expectations. Basically, all I wanted it for was a console to be able to play all my PS5 games, because I have a huge backlog of about 50 or 75 games that I never even started. Games like Spider-Man 2, Ratchet and Clank, Hogwarts Legacy, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, if I'm gonna play these games and I already have them on my PS5, I might as well just have them in the best way, quote unquote, possible. The problem with the PS5 Pro is the same issue I had with the PS4 Pro. Every game requires developers to actually create an enhanced patch to. So that's kind of annoying because you're still at the mercy of developers. Whereas and there is a boost mode, a PS4 boost mode that boosts up old PS4 games to quote unquote make them run better. But that boost mode doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Whereas on the Series X, every game is just automatically boosted. You don't have to require. It doesn't require developers to do any extra work to make the games quote unquote Series X enhanced. So I like that about the Series X. Here it's like there are 50 available games that 50 games available that have a PS5 Pro enhancement. Out of those 50, I only have 4. And I'm sitting there going, wait, this is nonsense. And I know I probably should have looked over that list beforehand, but what can you do? I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I didn't research that little piece. I mean, I knew the enhancements, but they said there was a list of 80 games that were gonna be pro enhanced, and it's annoying that Sony didn't even enhance most of their own games. Like, why isn't Ghost of Tsushima enhanced? You know why? Because that game already has a 4K 60 patch. So what's the point of a Pro when the game just has a 4K 60 patch? Horizon Zero Dawn is nonsense because Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, or Forbidden West was just upgraded 2 weeks ago, or was just upgraded last week, and they charged $10 for that upgrade. Now they're trying to tell me I have to buy a $800 console to get the best version of Horizon Zero Dawn? F you, Sony. I'm not doing that. Well, I did it because I have it. But yeah, and I can't tell the difference between the pro version of Horizon or the PS5 version of Horizon. It looks the same to me. And again, this is a souped up This is an 83-inch G4 TV. So at that point, what are we doing here, people? And I actually think that if you have a nice enough TV, your TV would do most of the upscaling for you. So you don't really need things like boost mode or any of that kind of stuff if you have a nice TV. Because if you have a really nice TV, it would handle your 4K upscaling for you. It would even do some of your frame stuff because, like, for example, this G4 has supports up to 144 hertz for VRR. So yeah, it's gonna do whatever it is it's gonna do. And I'm one of those people who can't tell the difference between like 30 FPS and 60 FPS. But what I can tell the difference is 1080p versus 4K, true 4K. And I can tell you the PS4 Pro or the PS5 Pro still isn't doing like true 4K on a lot of this stuff. It just, it just isn't. I'm not really seeing where it's doing that. So that's kind of I have an issue with that. And it's still doing checkerboarding, and I'm like, I don't want checkerboarding. I want real 4K. I'm one of those people who can tell the difference. And if I'm paying a lot of good money for that, and you're marketing 4K to me, I want the real deal. I don't want the fake. I don't want the fake stuff. So when I'm looking at Ratchet and Clank, I just it looked with the enhanced patch. It looked gorgeous, but it looks gorgeous on my PS5. So it looks gorgeous on my PS5. And the same thing with Spider-Man 2. I was playing a little bit of Spider-Man 2. Finally, after over a year, and the very first thing it did was there's a major bug. And I'm like, wait, hold up. A year later, on a brand new souped up console, within 3 minutes, I'm still encountering bugs on Spider-Man 2. What is this nonsense? And I actually filmed it, but I don't want to subject you to that really bad upload. I was going to upload that just so you all can see my real reaction to Spider-Man just freezing in mid-swing. And I'm like, wait, what is this? This is stupidity here. But yeah, so honestly, I do like the PS5 Pro for what it is. And I went in with my expectations pretty low in terms of what I thought it would deliver, and I thought it met that minimum requirement. I just wish it did more, and I feel like if you're buying the PS5 Pro right now, you're buying it on hopium. You're buying on the hopes that a game in the future would take full advantage of it. And I have no doubt there probably will be a game on it, and I have no doubt that I will have FOMO if I return this thing. Because again, I mentioned in the last video that I bought this thing and I actually canceled the pre-order about 18 times. And then the last time I totally forgot to cancel it again, which is why I have it. And not only did I forget to cancel it, but for some reason Best Buy double charged me and sent me 2 consoles. So I have to return the other PS5 Pro anyway. And if I got to do that, I will probably end up returning the PS5 Pro. And the main primary reason why I'm going to return it probably is simply because I have a perfectly fine PS5, and the PS5 is just standing there right next to the PS5 Pro, and I feel like it's mocking me. It's laughing at me. It's saying, ha 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 ha, you bought me again. You bought me twice. Actually, 3 times if you count the one I didn't even order. So yeah, I'm to the point where I'm just tired of buying the same stuff over and over and over again. Um, like I'm just tired of buying the same crap over and over again that I don't need. Even if the PS5 Pro may be a little bit better, but I just haven't seen it. And I've played like numerous games like Ghost of Tsushima, which doesn't have the enhanced patch. And again, Sony, you knew your console was coming out for years, and you only had like 3 or 4 games patched up, ready to go. That's nonsense. You had basically they had The Last of Us. How many times can they patch that game and upgrade, quote unquote, upgrade that game? They just charged people $70 for The Last of Us Remastered and The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. And now they're saying, hey, we now have this PS5 Pro enhancement, so if you really want to play The Last of Us the best way possible, give us another $800, people. Yeah, Sony, that's BS. That is utter BS. And then, with Horizon, same thing. They just released the Horizon update. Last week or two? Last week or week before last? They just released the Horizon remaster, and I'm dumb. I paid the $10 for the PS5 remaster, for the upgrade, and then they're trying to tell me, oh no 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 no, that is not the best version. You gotta pay $800 for this PS5 Pro in order to get the quote unquote really best version of Horizon. We lied about that other upgrade. No, you want the PS5 Pro enhanced version of Horizon. So Sony is out of their minds at this point. They really are. And I'm out of my mind because I bought this thing. But yeah, I am most likely returning this simply because, again, I have a PS5 and I don't really see any difference. Like, this Ghost of Tsushima is PS5 Pro, but it's not enhanced and it looks perfectly fine. And this is exactly how it looks on my PS5. And again, a lot of these games already receive like PS5 upgrades, so they're already 4K 60 supposedly. So what's the PS5 Pro going to do? Make it 4K 60 I mean, you're not. It's kind of it's a scam. It's kind of I hate using the word scam, but it's not worth the upgrade. So if you have a PS5, it's not worth the upgrade. But if you're coming from a PS4 or PS4 Pro, or you never had a console, then sure, get this. And I'm really sick of PC gamers because they just sound like a bunch of know-it-all a-holes. I'm like, why do you care so much about whether or not someone buys a console? What's it to you? And then it's the hypocrisy too, where PC gamers are like, well, all those fanboys, and we're PC gamers, we're not fanboys. And I'm like, yes, you are, you asshole. You're sitting there trying to convince people to buy a stupid PC. And I'm like, no, I'm not buying a PC. I have a Mac. I'm a Mac user. I hate PCs. So I would never buy a PC for gaming. For so many reasons, mainly because I would want to use the PC for other things, and I'm not gonna unplug my PC from my TV every time I want to game, every time I want to actually use the PC for something else. And then also, I'm not going to justify why I would probably never be a PC gamer. That's nonsense. But anyway, if you made it this far into this rambling video, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button because I am impressed you made it this far. So anyway, I will talk to you. I'm going to go make some French fries and feel that sweet, sweet oil seeping through me, sweeping through my body. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. But yeah, I don't hate the PS5 Pro. I just don't think it's. And I don't like talking about cost versus value or certain, because that's just something everyone has to decide on their own if something is quote unquote worth it or not. I'm trying to stop doing that when I talk about TVs too. But when I talk about cost, I just talk about worth it to me. And for me, right now, considering where I am in my gaming life, I don't think I'm buying any more game consoles. I think the Nintendo Switch will be my last. Switch 2 will be my last gaming console, because with my arthritis and I'm just kind of sick of the gaming community and the fact that I don't know, games just really kind of give me a headache, and I think even more so on this 83-inch G4. I was playing games this weekend, and after about 20 minutes, I was like, you know what? This is giving me a headache. I gotta stop. I had to stop, and I think that's because I think an 83-inch TV may be a bit too big to game on. I hate to say this, but for me, I think an 83-inch may be a tipping point for gaming in terms of what my eyes and everything, my old lady eyes can handle. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.